Okay, so our very first question is, which of the expressions below correspond to the statement, the probability of rain on Monday? So let me just underline this here, the probability of rain on Monday. Okay, so the probability of rain on Monday, we could restate it as saying, what is the probability of rain, that it is raining or will rain, given that the day is Monday, the probability of rain given that it is Monday. And so this is actually a conditional probability statement here. And if you remember, a conditional probability statement reads like probability of some event given, we'll call this E1, given some other event or condition. Okay, and so here we have that the probability of one of the events is rain, and the second one here is on Monday, or that it is Monday. Okay, and so let's first start by trying to find an expression that matches this. And so already we see that probably number 2 is the correct answer. This is the probability of rain given that it is Monday. But before moving on, let's see why the other answers aren't correct, or if any of the answers are possibly correct. Okay, so first of all, number 1 is the probability of rain. And while we are asking about the probability of rain, we are asking about the probability of rain given that it is Monday. So this is not a conditional probability. So that is not correct in this case. If we go down then to number 3, we see the probability of Monday given rain. So in other words, what is the probability that today, say, is Monday, given that it is raining outside? Now this is a legitimate conditional probability, but this is actually the reverse of what we want. Remember, we wanted the probability of rain given that it is Monday. This is giving us the probability of Monday given that we notice rain. So that is not correct, although it is a conditional probability. Finally, we come to this last one, which is, get a different color here. So first we see that it's not a conditional probability in the form that we see up here. First we see what's called a joint probability, the probability of rain and Monday. So that comma in between means and, so it's raining and it's Monday, which is different than the probability of rain given that it is Monday. And then we see that that probability is divided by just the probability that it is Monday here. Okay, so it turns out that when we are writing a conditional probability, okay, so again we'll go to what we had before, of E2. It turns out that one of the formulas for this is the probability, actually the joint probability of E1 and E2 divided by the probability of the second event there. Okay, and so we see then that our conditional probability can be rewritten as a joint probability divided by what's called a marginal probability here. So it turns out that number 4 is also a correct answer. Okay, and just to kind of further the point, answer 2 equals answer 4. This conditional probability equals the joint probability divided by the marginal probability.